How do I even start?
You just say whatever's on your mind.
Like what?
Like, you know, anything you wish you could have said to them before.
I'm sorry. To both of you. I mean, I'm sorry. To Irie. I'm sorry that I let you go up the rope. I knew it was a bad idea. And I knew it was dangerous. And I knew something would go wrong. And I said yes anyway. And I don't know why I did that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for yelling at you before. When I wanted you to stop climbing, I mean. I'm sorry for picking a fight with you. You didn't need that. I'm sorry for not staying with you in the auditorium that night. I'm sorry for going to bed. I could have stayed up another couple of hours. If I'd stayed up another couple of hours, you'd probably still be... I'm sorry if you felt like you had to get up to the vent for us. Or for anyone. Or... I'm sorry if we made you feel that way. If I made you feel that way. I'm sorry for lying to you. And for telling you that you still had all the time in the world to change things. And for telling you we were gonna go home and... I didn't know. I'm sorry. Keizo. God, I don't know what to say to you. I don't know what to think about you. You make me so mad. We both promised we'd keep her safe. We promised, and you, I want to hate you. I'm sorry that I wasn't there. And I'm sorry that you had to suffer. And I'm sorry that that you lost so much. I know you were hurting. And I can't imagine how scared you were. And you both. I fucking miss you both so much. I forgive you, and Shiba would forgive you, and I'm sorry I'm only thinking of all this shit now. And I'm sorry I didn't tell you before you were gone. And I'm sorry that the last day you ever went through was so... I'm sorry that you were alone. I miss you guys.
Is it okay if I say something too?
Yeah.
Well, I just wanted to say that I hope wherever you are now is, comfortable. And that I'm relieved you don't have to hurt anymore. And, we'll remember you. Even when we leave.
Yeah.
Oh, and, we have to make sure to call Harada's girlfriend. When we get home, I mean. So that she knows.
Yukino.
Right. I already promised a few other phone calls, so yeah, it's important to remember to do, I think.
Hear that, Harada? We've got you covered.
What about Chiba?
Honestly, is it wrong to say I think it'd be better if she just, I don't know, if her last few moments were, private? She's been in the spotlight for way too long. I feel like at the very least, she should be allowed to just...
Pass with dignity.
Right. Yeah.
She would have wanted that. Thanks for this.
Oh, of course. It helped me a lot when Isano... Yeah. So, I thought at the very least it was worth a try.
I think I need to go eat something. Get my head back on track.
That's probably a good idea. I'm gonna head back too. Nakamigawa? Are you coming?
Yeah, in a bit.
Well, okay. See you later.
Well, you really made a mess of things, huh? Yeah, you. All of these guys are victims, and then there's you. It's kind of crazy to think about, though, right? Like, all those crazy murder cases you read about and see online, you never think you're gonna be doing your own someday. At least, I don't. I don't know about you. I mean, I don't know. I doubt I'm the person you want to be hearing from right now. You'd probably rather Yanagi be in here, begging and sobbing and wailing about how bad he wants you to forgive him or something. You'd probably rather Ojima be in here talking about how he misses you and how he's sorry he had to go through so much. Or, I don't know. Not me, at least. Since I kind of, wrote your death sentence. I'm not sorry for that, by the way. You can't make me feel guilty for that. We were all gonna die if you didn't get found out, which you didn't seem to care about anyway. I just don't think it's fair to hold you to any kind of moral standard in here, I guess. Someone had to kill eventually. We couldn't stay awake forever. So I guess what I want to say is... thanks? That sounds messed up. I don't want to thank you for killing an innocent girl. You really messed everyone up. You know that? You came in here like a whirlwind and just... you ruined people's lives. Yanagi's hand, Wada Insuno's friend. You just didn't give a shit about any of it. Do you have any idea how messed up that is? How messed up you come off? It's not your best look. I guess the weird part is that you were so smart. You were smart, and you were mature, and you had all these thoughts that they make sense to me, you know? When I read them, I mean, everything you say just makes sense. I get it. I think you're a really messed up person, he told me. I think you did some shit you can never take back. I think a lot of people in here really hate you, and I think they've got every right to feel that way, but I don't know. I feel like that's not who you are. It's weird, right? Because my only memories of you are just, like you yelling at us and bossing us around and you treating Yanagi like shit and you freaking out and begging for your life at the trial. But when I read about you, that's like you're a completely different person, you know? That's not you. I want to know who you were. It's crazy. I want to know who you were so badly. I feel like I don't know you at all. And when I did know you, we hated each other. So I don't really get it, I guess. I don't know how to feel about you. I don't know how to feel about the fact that someone like you could exist. Someone who's totally normal and smart and mature and put together, and then you just I think the scariest part is that I get it. I was tired. I was really tired. I don't know how many days I could have gone before I started thinking about. I feel like there was so much more to you that I never got to see until it was already too late. I read what you wrote in the front cover, by the way, about how you wanted your journal published one day when you die. I guess you probably didn't expect to go at 17, but I mean, you've got plenty of material there already. I know some publishers. I might be able to hook you up. Maybe we'll leave out the part where you murdered a girl. But honestly, I think it adds to the story. Wraps it up pretty cleanly. Besides, I feel like Isano at least deserves a bit of a shout out, since, well, you murdered her. I wish I had met you somewhere else. Alright, this is starting to feel stupid. I'm gonna go. Sorry for rambling a bit there. You've just been on my mind a lot lately. Had a lot I wanted to get out. Maybe I should do my own journal. You think that's a good idea? Yeah, whatever. You can't answer. You're dead, I get it. I'm gonna go though. Nice chatting. Don't be a stranger.